I wore a fake wedding ring to school as a new teacher. Now the entire faculty thinks I am hiding from an abusive ex-husband. My first teaching job was at a high school in a small town where everyone knew everyone's business. As a 23-year-old female math teacher, I quickly realized my age was going to be a problem, especially with the senior boys who were only 5 years younger than me. During my first week, 3 different male students asked if I had a boyfriend. One left a note with his number, and another asked if teachers were allowed to go to prom. My mentor teacher, a veteran of 30 years, pulled me aside and offered some unsolicited advice. Honey, get yourself a fake wedding ring. It's the easiest way to shut down teenage crushes before they start. That weekend, I bought a simple gold band from Weston for $15. By Monday morning, the dynamic had completely changed. Sue focused on equations instead of my relationship status. Problem solved until the faculty Christmas party. After 2 glasses of wine, I mentioned to a colleague how well the fake ring trick had worked with my students. Unfortunately, I didn't notice our school counselor standing behind me the next day. She invited me to her office just to chat. She spoke in a gentle voice usually reserved for traumatized students, explaining that the school had resources for women in my situation and that my secret was safe. Before I could clarify, she mentioned she'd already spoken with the principal about implementing special security measures for me, including parking spot reassignment next to the security office and having male staff escort me to my car after evening events. I realized with horror that she thought I was hiding from an abusive ex-husband. I tried to explain, but she just nodded knowingly and said, "You don't have to pretend anymore. We protect our own here." Within days, male teachers were offering to walk me to my car. The school security guard started doing routine checks near my classroom. The front office began screening my calls. One secretary whispered that if he ever showed up, she'd call her brother, who was a police officer. 8 months later, I am still wearing the ring because I am too embarrassed to explain the misunderstanding to the entire faculty. I've accidentally created an elaborate weekade I never asked for. I barely know share resources for domestic violence survivors with me. The principal approved my request to use a different name on the school website for safety reasons. Yesterday, a student asked if I had kids, and before I could answer, another teacher jumped in with Mrs. Johnson prefers to keep her personal life private for security reasons. The students nodded with solemn understanding. I am transferring to a new district next year. This time, I am going with a framed photo of my husband, actually my brother, for my desk and a much clearer explanation about why I wear the ring. Sometimes the simplest solutions create the most complicated problems.